Welcome back to the 10th edition of Education This Week by Indic Education. My name is Ravina, and like every other week, I'm going to take you through the latest update in the world of education. If you are new here, do subscribe to Indic Education on YouTube and tap the bell icon to stay alert of new content on our channel. Now, it's time to hear the news stories in education that transpired in the last 7 days. The All India Council for Technical Education, or the AICTE, announced plans to support students of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh with scholarships to pursue their higher education in AICTE-approved institutes across India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently made the announcement, saying that the initiative will secure the future of these students and cover their tuition fee till the completion of the course.
अब जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख के लोगों का वर्तमान तो सुधरेगा ही, उनका भविष्य भी सुरक्षित होगा।
उच्च शिक्षा के लिए एआईसीटीई जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख के छात्रों को छात्रवृत्ति प्रदान करता है।
I am in this college just because of the Prime Minister's Special Scholarship Scheme, and at present I got placed in Larsen and Toubro Infotech.
Thanks to this scholarship, I'm able to pursue my master's in the field of artificial intelligence without any issues.
There is also a scholarship scheme for students with disabilities and those from low-income groups whose combined family income is under Rs 8 lakhs per annum. The scholarship will be up to Rs 50,000 per year. The Telangana state government issued an assurance to take action against the publisher of a Class 8 social studies textbook for publishing Islamophobic content. The book supposedly showed an image of a terrorist who is holding a gun in one hand and the copy of a Quran in his other hand, propagating a stereotypical and hateful image of the Muslim community. However, an apology has been issued by the publisher, claiming that they will be deleting and reprinting the textbooks. NCERT, or the National Council for Educational Research and Training, has joined hands with Microsoft's global training partner Tech Avant-Garde to enhance digital skills among stakeholders in education and to facilitate a connected learning community, or a CLC. The joint initiative will help to build digital transformation and holistic learning in line with the Digital India campaign of 2015 and the National Education Policy of 2020. It will be targeted towards teachers to empower them with the ease of using digital tools in their teaching career. Kerala State Higher Education Minister Dr. R. Bindu officially released the first uniform sign language alphabet in Malayalam, hoping to create a game changer in the education system for hearing and speech impaired students. The alphabet was developed by the National Institute of Speech and Hearing in Thiruvananthapuram in collaboration with the All Kerala Association of the Deaf, and it will be used across special schools. Dr. Bindu also mentioned that advanced technology will be employed to enhance the teaching learning experience so that students can make the most of it. The event coincided with the International Week of the Deaf, which is observed in the last week of September. To prioritize skill development among students, the Karnataka Department of Higher Education and Information Technology will be entering into 3 memorandums of understanding with Infosys, according to Higher Education Minister Dr. C.N. Ashwath Narayan. The Karnataka Higher Education Department will make use of Infosys Springboard, an online platform that has over 3,000 skill development courses for college students. Infosys will also help the department with Campus Connect, a platform for digital learning of college faculty and professional guidance for students. Lastly, Infosys will be providing 15,000 debonded computers to various colleges. District authorities in Bengaluru sealed the Chaitanya Girls Residential School after about 60 students tested positive with COVID-19. Recently, after a student showed symptoms of vomiting and diarrhea, She was tested for COVID and turned out positive. Post this, almost all the students were tested, of which 60 in total tested positive with the virus out of the 480. School authorities said that 2 students with mild symptoms are under hospital care, while the rest of the students are being isolated with the help of medical staff on campus. Within a week, the students will be tested again for further care and subsequent steps to be taken. We hope you got an interesting view into the events of education this week. Subscribe to Indic Education, like and share the video, and do leave your comments below. Come back to our channel next week for a brand new episode, and until then, take care. This is Ravina signing off.